You know, obviously, you know, we got to move on to Agbaya of the week. You know, the ones that obviously I've explained to you what Agbaya is.
Yeah.
And to the people them who don't really know, who don't speak the language, it's Yoruba. It means, you know, an elderly person acting in a childish manner, you know, big for nothing at your big age. You know, what are you doing? You know, when you see the uncles outside the betting shops, big for nothing. See, I'm not really trying to send shots to the uncles because I still don't ballet to them, you know, that I respect. But obviously, I'm going to roll the clip.
Nah, that. You want to... No, here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place. And when you get
place?
your place.
Which
and when you
place?
get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were
You're not
cheating
a man.
on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple
Black women-
times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I
you're
know.
putting
And that's
no one
why
in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your pom
That's why you
ever
have to
again.
dip out of the pool.
I'm not with
Because
black
you can
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
Where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
What kind of
Did she just shoot? Go. Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
Fucking thing because they're black. I fucking told you, Carl. This fucking black thing fucking annoys me, bro. Black, I'm black, so you have to fucking know me. No, I fucking don't. No, I fucking don't. Fucking black women. Also, always fucking black women on some high horse. Do some black woman shit. Do some black woman shit to make me fucking respect you as a fucking black woman. You're all sitting there and you done shit for no fucking black woman in your life. The fuck out of here. Black women respect black women. You don't even fucking respect yourself. You haven't even got fucking black extensions on your hair. The fuck we talking about? About I hate my mother. I hate black women. How can I hate black women when I just told you I come from one and I'm empress? My mum's an empress. I don't like the way how my mother moves, so why would I pick a woman that moves like my mother? The fuck are we talking about? But because we're black, I can't say that, right? And because I'm a black king, I can't talk about black women like that, right? And I can't take out my race, right?
Because I'll be real, yeah. I didn't want to make him the Agbaya of the week. I think he's a calm brother. He spent time in jail. He's come out, and I've seen nothing but happiness from him, positivity. I know him from Pen Game. For those who don't know what we were talking about, I'm talking about Ginger J, and it's like, when I saw the outrage, it's like I heard the message, but the messenger was wrong. You see, it was the wrong messenger. You know what? No. Let's flip that back. Bad message, bad messenger.
I think that facial expression
You
says
know,
it all.
I was thinking, no, I ain't trying to get grip stop after. You know them ones, but it's a case of like, you know, I'm gonna say my opinion after. What's your thoughts?
I think you brought up an important point already, actually. You said you've known him from before and like watched him, he's a calm brother and all these kind of things. But I think that's where people go wrong. You look at someone and take them for face value, but you don't actually know what their real thoughts and feelings are. And these kind of events that happen shows you what people are really thinking and feeling. So you might see someone and think, yeah, we're like same size, we get the same thing, but no. You need to be careful who you're rolling with and what their thoughts are because, yeah.
A man said, my girl's hair, Indian hair. And don't get me wrong, I like Indian girls. I like a little white girls. Listen, if you want to call me milkman, curry man, listen, I like all women. I see no colour. But obviously, I was born and raised, I came from a black woman, obviously, and, you know, a black man. And obviously, a black woman is my first love. You see, that's who I opened my eyes. When I came out of the womb, that's who I love. I don't care. Listen, some black girls can be, you know, they can be jarring. But at the same time, it's how you handle the situation. You see, emotional intelligence, availability, you understand, patience. That's a main thing we have. That a lot of men lack with women. And then we just throw that stigma that black women are aggressive or da-da-da-da-da. Sometimes you have to just understand them.
I think that's the problem. Stereotypes are the problem. And I have to get onto you about one statement that you said.
Tell me, no.
Which is you don't see colour, but it's important you see colour.
Tell me.
Because it's important to know where you came from.
Okay.
And know someone's background and how and to be culturally aware. So whether you're dating the white, the Indian, the black, know that they are that and how that correlates with your own beliefs and background. And cultural awareness.
I agree with you. And you know what? Would you say there's a lot of, is it psychological compromise when it comes to interracial relationships, because one race has to basically submit to the other.
I wouldn't know because I've never been in an interracial relationship.
Thank God.
But from what I know from friends that have been, it can be an issue that comes up.
Yeah.
I think as much as they can understand and be empathetic towards your background and where you come from, they're never really going to understand. And then that can sometimes cause conflict or just kind of isolate you because, you know, you're living in a home or you're sharing love with someone who doesn't fully understand where you're coming from in that respect. I don't think it can't work, and I think everyone should choose who they want to be with. But I think it's always something to be aware of if you are going to enter into that. And also if you're going to have kids, how you're going to bring them up to be aware of both sides and understanding that as well.
Of course, and I mean, I'm thankful that I have a lot of friends who are married to white women. They have children, and everything is actually all right. Obviously, even though they may have their own issues, but they still address it, you know, pattern it. But going back to the whole Ginger J situation, it's just like, come on, man. Like, sad thing is that I heard his message, but it's just poorly articulated, and you just don't say these sort of things in front of women. Like, if you say it in front of the man, them, even though the man them will hold you up. They'll say, bro, come on, man, you can't be saying that. Like, think about it.
But they weren't holding him up there.
And that's the sad thing.
That's what I'm gonna say. No man in there was trying to back it.
That's what hurt me the most. Like, the fact that nobody was backing him, or not even backing him, trying to tell them what he really means. Because if I'm chatting to a man about a girl, I might say to the guy, brother, that girl's sweet. Man wants to chop it. I'm not gonna say to the girl, I want to chop you. You understand? You could just switch out. Can you smell that? Can you smell that? Can you smell anything? You can't. It's the burning desire of me trying to romance you. You understand? And before you know it, the girl will say, oh, you're so annoying.
I wasn't sure where you was going.
You understand? But it's just that alone, yeah, it just opens up. It invites me into, you see my angle, and before you know it, okay, you know what? I actually want to give this guy a chance. You know, he's actually cool. But like I said, it's all down to articulation, and unfortunately, poor articulation on my man's side. I see a lot of people jumping on him, you know, making videos and trying to. I would say it's a clout thing. Like, I'm not even trying to do a clout thing with him. I'm just a case of Ginger J, common man. Like, you know, it's an L. I know you can turn it into a W, definitely. And, you know, people out there, you know, I know we want to, you know, hold him accountable, but let's not do too much, because it's still a man's mental state, you know, and he's been incarcerated for 11 years to come out and now to mentally feel like he's back in there because nobody's giving him that chance or whatnot. Even though it's quite self-inflicted, you know, it can lead down into a road that we don't want to.
But I saw someone make a good point, which is that trauma it's not your fault, but healing is your responsibility. So when and I can't take credit for that. That was someone that commented on the video.
I was about to start.
But it's so true. And just even in adult age, you realize, okay, how you approach situations, how you articulate yourself.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility. And this is the
100.
message that you're on a YouTube channel. Like, people are going to hear what you're saying. And this is the message that you're sharing. You need to be held accountable and responsible for that.
Listen, Ginger J, with that being said, listen, you are the Agbaya of the week. Hold slap.
Apologies.
Agbaya.